Hey, this is Sanjay with Liazon Marketing. I'm going to show you today on how to see if your listing is well optimized or not. So here I'm going to share you my screen and I'm going to use Helium 10 to do this. So what you need to do is basically this is our listing. This is our listing that we test often with various optimizations to see how high or how low it actually drops. So last week when we checked the optimization, it was at 6,026. Now, the technique here is to make sure that your listing is optimizing by 250 keywords. That's the total keywords right here. 250 total keywords every week. When you go back next week, make sure it goes above. If it goes above, then the listing is doing really good. If it goes below, that means something is wrong with the listing. The other thing I want you to understand is we started this listing in November is when we actually went in and actually started working on it on November 1st. So on November 1st till March 18, we got December, November, December, January, February, March. Let's say 5.5 months, okay? 520, let's say 22 weeks. So in 22 weeks, at 250, our listing should be optimized at 5,500 keywords, okay? That's how the optimization works. If it's going to that flow, that means the listing is doing what it's supposed to do and is going in the right angle. So as you can see, we're above 500 above keywords than what the normal is. So basically, the way it's optimized, it's doing what it's really supposed to do. Now, this was checked last week. If we check this week, we notice that it had a drop. So what does the drop mean? A drop means simply either it's more competition, either we're slightly higher in price, okay, or either some of the keywords are not working. Now, what are you going to do when a keyword is not working? So we have a process called a 12-step optimization. What a 12-step optimization does is basically it's a 12-day process. We use techniques, we use formulas, we use 12 different steps to go back and forth. You know, it's it's a very unique strategy that we have accomplished, and we go back and forth to really understand what's going on with the listing. Now, this is not a major fall. Now, if this was 6,000 last week and this fell to, let's say, 4,800 or 5,500, that's a major concern. It's not a big fall, so we have to closely monitor it next week. But the way 12-step optimization works is we go into your listing, we pull out the relevant keywords that are really working and bringing in you the sales, because after all, Amazon is the only way you can sell on Amazon is basically it's to target keywords. That's what Amazon is about, targeting keywords. You cannot stuff the keywords. If you stuff the keywords, your listing will get suppressed and your PPC ACOS is going to be extremely high. When I say extremely high, it means above 70, 80, 100, 300, 700. The maximum I've seen is 3,200%. That's ridiculous. But look, you know, you have to make sure that your listing is well optimized and it's professionally done through a copywriter. If you need, we can do it for you. We have about 8 different copywriters, really professional ones, that can actually write the listing in such a way that it sells the product for you by itself, okay? And in the long run, PPC converts those keywords into organic terms. So the higher your rankings are for the organic terms, the less money you're going to spend on PPC in the long run. So right now we are organically ranking for 4,628 keywords. That's very good in 5.5 months. That's excellent. But our target is to make it better and better. When I say better, is what we are really aiming for is to have this one at 25,000 keywords. So we're looking close to about 18 to 22, 23,000 organic keywords. Okay, if we get that many amount of keywords ranking for this product, guess what? We're selling over 100, 200 units in a day just organically, and guess what our PPC would be? Less than 10% ACOS, okay? But it's a process. It takes time. It doesn't happen just like that. So anyways, if you have any questions, once again, I'll just repeat it. in order to make sure that your listing is well optimized, you just copy this, you go into Cerebro, and you paste it over there, get the keywords, do this every week. Once a week, follow up and make sure that that number goes up. If it's coming down, then there's something wrong with the listing. And it has to be a minimum of 250 keywords once a week. If it goes below, something is wrong. It goes up, good. Just cross your fingers. Don't change anything. Don't even change a slight change in the title or bullet points, because it's going to really restart doing the work again. And restarting the process means it can go downside, it can go upside. So be very careful. If you have any questions or comments, concerns, anything, please reach out to me. My name is Sanjay with Liazon Marketing. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.